And today, Steve, as he gets going against these Seattle, and sponsored by State Farm and Ichiro up. He's the leadoff man, and we're ready to get things underway. Squares to bunt, doesn't offer. Ball one. Hit in the air to left center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
A nice approach at the plate right there. Gets on base. Still nobody out. Let's see if they can't move him along now.
Valentine at the plate. There's a throw over. Didn't look like he was going anywhere. Gets back easily. No one out and a runner on first. Lincecum with the delivery. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Makes its way through for a single. Looked at a second like he might go, but I guess he's happy with first.
Now this one's coming to the inside part of the plate, but he manages to put the bat on the ball and drive it to right field.
We call that a muscle hit, Steve. He just muscled that to the opposite field.
Now how do you know it's a muscle hit? Muscles?
Take a look at these.
Oh, guns.
Betancourt at the plate. That's at the knees for a called strike.
You talk about a dismal 2008 season for the Seattle Mariners. Well, it could not have been worse on the road. 26-55 road record.
One away. And boy, all of the negatives about this ball club and their inability to get anything done offensively magnified in road games.
I mean, you listen, you can throw the pitching in with that as well. I mean, they didn't hit, they didn't pitch, they didn't play defense. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, especially on the road.
And Adrian Beltre stands in. Call strike from Lincecum, and the count is now 0-1.
Well, he just fooled the hitter right here. He was thinking hard. He got soft, and with great break on that curveball, he couldn't touch it.
Towards center field, and that gets it done. Beltre, a base hit. Almost got a little too greedy there, but he's going to stay at third base.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
Bases are loaded here with only one away. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. 0-1. Lincecum kicks and deals. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And here's Ichiro heading home. And the throw. And Ichiro comes in.
A good piece of hitting right there. Listen, he's not a star, but he knows what to do. Good, productive at bat.
We've got Jeff Clement in the box. Now, Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out. He makes contact, line drive. And another one. It's contagious. There's the throw. And he scores. He is in there in time.
Oh, he likes that ball up in the zone. He can see it well and just pounds it for a base hit and driving in a run.
And this is called manufacturing runs the old-fashioned way.
Well, there's so many different ways to do it. Lump the base hits together.
Strike one. Gutierrez at the plate. And Lincecum gets him swinging for the first strike. Here's the pitch. 0-1. Fastball and a called strike.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Lines this one softly up the middle. Throw is there, and he is out. Great offense early. First inning sees the first two runs of this game. The Mariners lead it 2-0. And out on the mound, we've got Felix Hernandez. He'll be starting this one off for Seattle. Steve will be focusing here on these San Francisco hitters. What's he thinking about?
One of the better right-handers in the game on the mound right here, Gary, but a challenge for him is this lineup loaded with some lefties can get the job done if he's not on top of his game, so he's going to have to hit his spots, move the ball around, and keep them off balance.
Yeah, with two strikes on him now, Renteria will do what he does best. Punch it out. Swung on, line softly to right. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate. and he pays for it.
You got a chance to check out the Mariners on the defense. What do you like out there, Steve?
This club's really come to rely on the consistency of Jose Lopez defensively, Gary.
And it's Randy Wynn in the box now. He led the division in batting average last year.
Edgar Renteria does not have the great stolen base speed he once did, but he can surprise you. They better keep an eye on him because they need him to move up.
It's LaHair over there at first. He'll hold him. Hernandez too far outside. That's a ball. He deals. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Well, tough season in 2008, Gary, for the San Francisco Giants. Only winning 72 games, and they struggled on the road as well, going 37-44.
There's a good pitch at the knees. Full count, 3-2. And this Giant team and the struggles we talked about earlier, Steve, look, 16th in home runs.
Well, that was it. The offense just let them down. The pitching overall was pretty good.
And Lopez able to get to that one. We'll see Bruce Bochy's lineup. It is sponsored by State Farm. And let's do a little scouting report here, Steve. Who are you looking at?
Aaron Rowan's offense has really evolved over his career. He's become a much better offensive player with more power than what we saw early on. He's a 20-homer guy, and he's an impact player because he is all grit.
Ball one to begin this at bat, 1-0.
Boy, strikeouts can kill rallies, and that's why this guy is so important. He's a blender, that contact hitter in the lineup who always seems to put the ball in play.
A smash between short and third, and Beltre gloves that one, and he'll have to hold at first. And Benji Molina to bat. 2 outs and a man on first. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, you got to love a four-seam fastball for this pitcher, Gary. He knows exactly where to locate it. He can command it very well.
And the side's retired. Gutierrez the catch. Off the field he comes. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And in the batter's box, LaHair. He'll start us out here in the second. Lincecum with the delivery. Swing and a line to left. And Lewis makes the catch. That's one away. It's going to be Hernandez. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that one is foul. And Lincecum out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air to left center. And Lewis is going to play it. As he moves over, puts it away, short left. And Ichiro up. Number 1 in hits last year. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And that's the 3rd out. Lewis grabs it. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. And we move on to the bottom. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. Just about ready to roll here. Batting .282. And is an integral part now in Bruce Bochy's approach in the lineup. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2.
You know, his hands look slow coming through the zone right there, but it may just be because that's a good fastball.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and Beltre gloves that one. And it's Aaron Rowan. Had the 2nd most home runs in this ball club last season. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there at the letters for a strike. Hernandez gets set and delivers. Over near third. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. And we've got Ishikawa batting. 2 outs and nobody on. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Swung on, and that's foul back. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. The dive and a spectacular play. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. And on camera managing this one. Last inning that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. Valentine at the plate. Called strike from Lincecum, and the count is now 0-1.
Well, the hitters can expect to see that two-seam fastball today, Gary. It's far and away his best pitch, and the one he goes to in critical situations.
Hit sharply towards the hole, and it gets through. 2 for 2.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Strike one. Betancourt at the plate. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
That's a good, hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one.
Hit in the air to center field. 1 away now.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
And Adrian Beltre up. He's a 12-year man. 1 out. Runner on at first. First one to Beltre. Here's the pitch. Strike. Called strike. Outer half of the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
He cannot connect. Adrian Beltre up empty on that at bat.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it can go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
That is a strike. 0-2. Cut that swing, make contact.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that 4-seamer.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And there's Wynn for out number 3. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Home half of the 3rd inning. And we'll see Franzen here. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd. Hernandez gets set and delivers. Fastball in there. 0-1.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Line shot into center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit and try to score him from first.
Runner on first. He squares around and he gets this one down. Played by Hernandez. In time for the out.
Well, good teams do the little things, and that's how you move a runner up. You get squared around, you get the bunt down, and now you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Renteria's first look. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls another one off. Now Clement positions himself. And that's another foul ball.
A good quality at bat right there. Fouling off a pitcher's pitch. That's how you stay alive.
Liner between first and second. Vaults himself way up in the air to pull that one in. Wow. And Randy Wynn up. Last season in the division, #1 in hits. Wynn gets in. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Gary, obviously he's one of the better hitters in this lineup and a guy they go to for offensive production.
And that's a strike. Wynn with the 0-2 count.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Seattle. We've got Jeff Clement in the box. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Here's Clement's first look. There's a swing and a smash. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Clement going towards third. He'll stop at third with the 3-bagger.
Well, that's how you want to start an inning right there. Good hustle out of the box, gets to third base. Now an out, a productive out, scores a run.
Gutierrez at the plate.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
And Lincecum out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Slider called third, strikeout #1.
That's a great job of 0-2 of just committing to the strikeout. Pound the strike zone. Third pitch got him easily.
You're talking about wasting pitches, not that time. Man on third with 1 away. Swung on, line to right field. And Clement's on his way home. The throw. A run comes home.
A good piece of hitting right here. The ball down to the zone. He goes down on it and drives it and hits it deep enough to the outfield for the runner to advance.
Good base running on that, too. He was ready to tag up if that wasn't going to fall in.
Good piece of hitting.
It's going to be Hernandez. And in there. Base hit. Opposing pitcher, that is tough to take when you're on the mound.
Well, you know what? I've seen better swings in a park, but the pitcher able to pick up a base hit right there. And, hey, nothing like helping yourself.
2 outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. And Lincecum gets him swinging for the first strike.
Well, that's some real gas right there on that fastball. And he is so far behind, no chance of making contact.
That's a foul. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Ichiro, and he's sent down. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Sandoval is up now. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. Hernandez gets set and delivers. That's high and away for a strike. 0-1.
Again, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, you know, they've only got
hard grounded to short, and Betancourt picks it up, and his throw gets him 1 away. And here's Benji Molina. 0 for 1 thus far. Bases empty with 1 away. First delivery to Molina. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
It's chopped foul to the left side. And Benji Molina misses for strike 3.
He only had 3 opportunities that time, 3 pitches.
You wonder what he was looking for, because it certainly wasn't what he got. It's going to be Lewis.
Gary, his great speed comes into play offensively in a lot of different ways. And, you know, the infield going to have to play more shallow because of that speed.
Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Gary, the reason the infield, as I'm talking about, has to move in a couple.
Hit on the ground down the first base side. LaHare. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And that'll bring Aaron Rowan to the plate.
He made a good pitch right there. Had him lunging at the plate, but still able to hustle down the line and just beat it out.
First one to Rowan. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy.
Oh, and Lewis takes off. The tag, and they got him. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. And if you're just coming on board, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. We've got Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And Lewis picks it up.
Well, this ball was well struck, but it stays in the ballpark. The left fielder is able to range back and make the catch.
Nobody on base, one away. Lincecum with the delivery. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyway.
And Adrian Beltre up. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty and 2 down. First one to Beltre. Here's the pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Now, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now be careful of the K.
Well, he goes to the breaking ball and pulls the string on it. Get him way out in front.
That ends up foul. This is in the air, straight away left. And Lewis is going to play it. And he's there to retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. There's the man in charge, Bruce Bochy. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. And it's Aaron Rowan at the plate. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense. Well, he just got under this one, a left fielder able to make an easy catch.
And we've got Ishikawa batting. 0-for-1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Hernandez gets set and delivers. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
Swinging a high bouncer to second. Hernandez. And so Ishikawa's retired.
Fast reaction by the pitcher right there. That ball got back on him quickly. He makes the play. Nice job.
Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike 1.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
And the side's retired. Gutierrez the catch. Off the field he comes. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches and it's Jose Lopez in the box now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch.
No ball.
Call strike from Lincecum, and the count is now 0-1. The pitch. That is a strike. 0-2. Cut that swing, make contact. Got him. One away.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
Nobody on base. One away. Here's Clement's first look. Called strike from Lincecum, and the count is now 0-1.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
And it holds at 0-2. Pitch on the way. And Molina picks it up. So Clement is retired.
It's a nice job by the catcher to come out to make the play and then shift his feet so he can make an accurate throw. Well done.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first one. Called strike from Lincecum, and the count is now 0-1.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Renteria. Throw is not in time, and he's on. And he's on. That's a costly error to allow him to reach base.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
0-1. Lincecum kicks and deals. 0-1 pitch, a fastball. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with a fastball right here. The numbers indicate he struggles with 2 strikes on that heater.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Lewis is going to play it. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Onto the shot there of their manager. Satisfied manager, I think, right. Right now, he's got the ball club in a pretty good spot. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part.
Swing and a line drive. And through into center field. That brings up Edgar Renteria.
This is exactly what you want from a pitch hitter. Come in, be aggressive, and deliver the big hit.
Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off. He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Ichiro. 1 down. And Randy Wynn up. And for the National League last year, near the top in hits. Wynn gets in. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now. He delivers. And that's a strike. Win with the 0-2 count.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Randy Wynn, and he's out of there.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
2 outs and a man on first. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike.
Hit in the air to left center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And Benji Molina to bat. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
They set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. 7th inning. He'll start things off here in the 7th. And we'll get to see Bob Howery pitching. He'll be the reliever for the Giants.
Well, if you can get a start like this every time out from your starting pitcher, you're going to take it. He kept you in the ball game, pitched pretty well, and now turns it over to the bullpen.
Howery with the delivery. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Make the pitcher swing the bat. Come on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Oh, Gary, that's a great force.
That ball swung on and hit. Wynn to field it. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Ichiro's at the plate. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out. Bases empty. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Swings and misses. The sinker. 0-1. Molina setting up. There's a swing and a ground ball. That one's foul. Swings hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Rowan with the catch. That's 2 gone. Valentine at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. This is a 1-hopper off the wall. He's heading for third. The throw, and he's in there third, way ahead of the throw. And he scores! Whoa, what a move made right there, Steve. He didn't even think about stopping at third, and inside the park home run.
A good offensive take advantage of the mistakes that you make. San Francisco making mistakes and being taken advantage of.
Swings high on that one, starts out with a strike. And Steve, irregardless now of that, here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And that's the 3rd out. Lewis grabs it. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Mariners on top by 4. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And here's the first one. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Ichiro brings that one in. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
And it's Aaron Rowan. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
And he gets under that one. Clement to field this one. Out number 2. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
And we've got Ishikawa batting. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And he leans over the railing and makes the catch. Great play. And Steve, he has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
We'll move ahead to the 8th. And we're going to see Beltre here. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. And doing the pitching, it'll be Jeremy Affeldt. He'll be the reliever for the Giants. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Swung on, line softly toward the left side. And Renteria is able to get that one. And it's Jose Lopez in the box now. Struck out swinging last time. Base is empty, 1 out. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch to deep right center. It rolls all the way to the wall. Lopez towards third base. And here's Lopez heading home. And he'll stop at third with a triple. Only 1 out, runner on at third. Here's Clemens' first look. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Oh, it bounces away. And Lopez comes in.
Well, they're able to get the out at first base, but I'm not sure they shouldn't have tried to cut down the runner at the plate.
Gutierrez at the plate. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's the 3rd out. Lewis grabs it. They pick up a run on 1 hit. Nobody left. Mariners, they like this 5-run lead. And we're going to see Franzen here. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. First pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary. And
swing and a soft liner up the middle. And Lopez able to get to that one. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on. A show out there right now, Gary.
It's going to be Affeldt and Burris batting. He'll be the pinch hitter.
I can't blame him for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Not exactly where he wants to throw this curveball, but it locked the hitter up. He just froze and couldn't deliver.
Swinging a liner to left. That one gets through for a base hit.
Sometimes it's hard to get adjusted when you come off the bench and into a game. You have to be aggressive, swing the bat, and when you do, good things can happen. Base knock.
1 out, man on first. The pitch. That's just over the outside part of the plate. 0-1. On the way. Swing and a liner to right center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. This is an opening for San Francisco. We like to take a look at our 2K Sports hit tracker once in a while. Let's see how they've done as a team on the field.
And you know, Gary, what we see here is it's a pretty good contact team. They're not pulling the ball too much, not going the other way too much. They're spreading it around very well.
And it's Randy Wynn in the box now. Oh, and they take off trying to get extra bases. Good pitch that time that got him to chase 1-2.
Well, he's sitting fastball right here. He gets it, but just couldn't put the swing on it. He wanted it as he's just underneath it.
On the ground to second. And bang! What a collision at the plate. He is out. Oh, and that collision was fierce, but he held on to it. Contact baseball, and the catcher wins this one. He's still got it.
Well, there's no hesitation at all from the runner as he rounds third base. He sees the catcher standing there. He knows he's going to have to run him over. Lowers his shoulder, but he can't knock the ball away.
Sandoval at the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Swung on, liner to right. And San Francisco picking up a run. And not in time with the throw. He is safe at third. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
It's just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
And Benji Molina to bat. Now, they still need a lot of offense. They're getting some. What they wanted was this a little earlier in this ball game.
And after that hit right there, Gary, they're making a game out of this one. They're not going down easy.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this, but all of a sudden we've got ourselves a baseball game. Bautista with a windup. Smash towards the middle. And San Francisco picking up a run.
Well, he gets a letter-high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
It's going to be Lewis. And Bautista's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Now, Gary, they're doing what they need to do here right now. If you're going to come back, you've got to get base runners on. They picked up a couple runs, moving closer.
And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
Good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
Swing and lined up the middle, and he can't pull it in. And around third on his way home. And he will score from second base. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes. Things really heating up here, Gary. Aaron Rowland looks like he's ready to put a quality at bat together.
Well, this is where it counts. He's at the plate, critical situation, 2 out at bat, 2 on.
And they may not get another chance like this. They have to take advantage of this opportunity.
Ready with a 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2 pitch coming. Struck him out. Boy, is he glad this inning's over. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. Giants doing a nice. And in the batter's box, LaHare. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Brian Wilson's going to be pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there. Wilson gets set and delivered. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
That ball swung on and hit. Wynn to field it. 1 away.
Just got fooled a little bit at the plate. Got underneath it. Lofts just a routine fly to the right fielder.
One out, nobody on. There's a strike from Wilson, taking the count to 0-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's a base hit. Chavez on.
Well, he makes it look easy as a pinch hitter. Come off the bench, swing the bat, get a base hit, but a lot of preparation goes into that at bat.
And here's Ichiro. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. On the ground to short, and it's plucked off the field. There's one, and he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn two. I know they wanted to.
Valentin at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Popped up, should be playable behind the plate. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Hit hard to second. Picked up by Franson. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. On now to the bottom of the ninth. Pitching as Seattle brings him into close. First pitch to him. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Pitching wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
This is in the air. Straight away left. One away.
Defensively, you got one out here in the ninth inning, and you want to make a play. Just get an out. You will trade a run for an out here with a 2-run lead.
At the belt, Lowe kicks and throws. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to. To be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
It's going to be Wilson now. And so that brings up Dave Roberts. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
This is exactly what you want from a pitch hitter. Come in, be aggressive, and deliver the big hit.
It's Edgar Renteria. Golden opportunity now for the Giants. Here's Renteria's first look. He takes that one, and Lowe has him 0-1.
But Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Swung on, line to right field. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. It's one.
Well, they need one more out. Defense ready, lining up behind the pitching, trying to get that big out, forcing them to put it in play and make the play. Well, Randy Wynn's just itching to come up right now. Runners in scoring position. This is some kind of showdown.
Big situation. He settles into the batter's box. 2 down, a man on third.
Clutch situation here. The manager at least has to consider a pinch hitting opportunity to work the potential matchup.
The pitch. Swings and hits this one softly to shallow left. And San Francisco picking up a run. What this shows you is that as a team, Steve, wow, are they hitting.
After you get a good look at the spray chart here. Not tough to win ball games when you're hitting the ball like this.
Sandoval in the box now. You get a feeling watching them. They're feeling comeback fever, Steve, going on here.
Gary, now after that hit down by just 1 run, let's see if they keep the pressure on. This pitcher has to be feeling the pressure.
The 0-0 delivery of fastball taken for a strike. And these hitters are challenging one another now. The guy in front of you got it. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
A very close game, Gary, and Seattle made the plays that they needed to. They stepped up in critical situations and come away the victors.
Well, Jeannie, it was good to be king today as King Felix.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by